Good morning, this is your AI host, Jay. I'm here with the automatically generated, Journato, morning headlines on December 3, 2023. COP28, UN climate talks go big on ending fossil fuels. BBC, COP28, UN climate talks go big on ending fossil fuels, BBC News. BBC News, COP28's staggeringly ambitious new pledge shows the world's energy tastes are changing fast. Sky News, COP28, more than 110 nations commit to tripling renewable energy capacity by 2030. France 24 English, speech by the President at COP28. 2 Revolutionary Guards members killed by Israeli strike in Syria, says Iran. The Guardian, 2 Iran Revolutionary Guard officers killed in Syria, Sapar. Bloomberg, Syrian military official, Israeli strikes near Damascus overnight result in material losses. The Times of Israel, Iran says 2 Revolutionary Guards killed in Israeli attack in Syria. Reuters.com, Israeli strikes kill Iran guards, Tehran-backed fighters in Syria, Monitor. Horror pit bull attack leaves woman with multiple amputated limbs. The Independent, Iowa woman has both legs amputated, parts of her hands removed and will need a full facial reconstruction after. Daily Mail, mum has both legs amputated after being brutally mauled by 3 pit bulls. The Mirror, vicious attack by pack of dogs leaves Iowa woman with double amputation. Fox News, Iowa mom loses legs, needs facial reconstruction surgery after being mauled by 3 pit bulls. Family. Jailed Putin critic Alexei Navalny faces new charges. Iran, using Gaza conflict as cover for execution of 127 people since war began. The Guardian, rights group says Iranian political prisoner from 1980s has been executed. How assistance dogs can make a big difference at university. Kamala Harris stands in for Biden as she makes flying visit to COP28. The Independent, U.S. tees up Congress battle with $3 billion Green Climate Fund pledge. Climate Home News, News Wrap, U.S. at COP28 commits to tripling renewable energy production by 2030. PBS NewsHour, COP28, U.S. touts climate leadership as oil and gas output hits record. Reuters.com, Harris pledges $3 billion from U.S. to climate fund. Europe's AI crackdown looks doomed to be felled by Silicon Valley lobbying power. The Guardian, IA Act COREPER mandates, CRA final agreement. EURACTIV, generative AI a stumbling block in EU legislation talks sources. Reuters, AI is in the hands of big tech. EU regulation could help it stay that way. Barron's, towards sovereign AI, Europe's greatest challenge. Philippines earthquakes, Mindanao island hit by powerful quakes. BBC, Philippines earthquake, woman killed by collapsed wall as fleeing residents return home. The Guardian, tsunami alert lifted after 7.6 magnitude earthquake strikes southern Philippines. The Independent, Philippines tsunami threat lifted after powerful earthquake. The Telegraph, tsunami warning issued for Philippines after 7.5 magnitude quake strikes. Israel pulls out of dead-end ceasefire negotiations as it resumes Gaza strikes. The Independent, Israel-Hamas war live, further truce talks, reach dead end, Israel plan to eliminate Hamas risks decade of war, says Macron. The Guardian, Israel pulls back negotiating team from Qatar citing impasse. Al Jazeera English, morning briefing, December 3, 2023. Anadolu Agency, how did Qatar become the go-to mediator between Hamas and Israel? Extreme weather could shut down 1 in 12 hospitals worldwide, report warns. The Guardian, more than 16,000 hospitals at risk by 2,100 due to extreme weather. The Independent, extreme weather puts hospitals at high risk of shutdown, says study ahead of COP28 Health Day. Hindustan Times, 10% hospitals in India could shut by 2,100 due to climate change. Israel-Hamas war, Israel divides Gaza into numbered blocks telling Palestinians to move before bombings begin. Sky News, back in hell, hospitals overwhelmed as Gaza ceasefire ends. iNews, WHO chief says deliveries of essential supplies to Gaza must urgently resume. Anadolu Agency, English, Crisis in Gaza. Struggling hospitals overwhelmed by civilians of Israeli bombardment. Al Jazeera English. Hospitals in southern Gaza say casualties are mounting. Israeli grim maps make life in Gaza macabre game of battleships, say aid workers. The Guardian. Israel-Gaza war. Residents of Khan Yunis say Israeli strikes heaviest since start of war. BBC. Sky News reporter questions Mark Regev over utility of IDF digital map of Gaza. Middle East Eye. As Israel pounds Gaza, the US says too many civilians are being killed. Euronews. Evacuated from the north, being bombed in the south. Paris attack near Eiffel Tower leaves 1 dead and 2 injured. BBC. Suspect arrested after fatal attack near Eiffel Tower. Reuters. 1 person killed and 2 others injured in central Paris attack. The Guardian. German tourist stabbed to death in Paris terror attack. France 24 English. French Interior Minister says Paris assailant convicted in 2016 of planning another attack. This was all for the news. Thanks for listening. Please do not forget to like and subscribe.